We'll look ahead to Celtics-Cavs Game 2 and a personal take on sports gambling. Let's do it. Celtics host the Cavs tonight in Game 2, and I expect Cleveland and LeBron James specifically to be much better than they were in Game 1. I think everybody does. Historically, that's what happens after LeBron James plays a poor playoff game. But this is a little different. Number one, I wonder where LeBron is at mentally. Here's one of the big reasons I think the Celtics have the edge in this series. Not only do I think they're a better overall team and more well-coached, but I think Cleveland, and when I say Cleveland, I mean LeBron James, he knows that he can't beat Golden State. He knows it. He's gone against them multiple times. He's had other better teams in Cleveland. He knows that there is no chance that this Cavs team could beat the Warriors. And I wonder if that affects him mentally going up against a young and hungry and talented Celtics team. Remember, the Celtics, they have no idea that they can't beat Golden State. Assuming that's the case. They are all in right now. I'm not saying LeBron isn't. I just think he's one of the more self-aware people or athletes in all of sports. And knowing that you have no chance at winning the finals, I don't know, can wear on you a little bit going up against a team like the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. And the other thing about LeBron and his response in Game 2, everybody's been talking about it. Kevin Love said, quote, "I expect him to have a big response. He's always done that even before he came back to Cleveland, but ever since I've been here, he's always responded big." Tristan Thompson said, quote, "Usually when Bron has these kind of games, the next game he does something legendary." And Celtics forward Jason Tatum said, quote, "We understand that it's going to be tougher the next game and the game after that. I don't think we blow them out," close quote. Now, I know that's normally what he does. He responds in a big way. I bet he will have a big game. The Celtics will be ready for that. The Red Sox lost to the Oakland A's last night. Meanwhile, Dustin Pedroia was down in Pawtucket rehabbing his knee injury. Pedroia went 1 for 3 for the Paw Sox. He'll play again in Pawtucket on Tuesday night, take a few days off, then rejoin the team in Boston. I guess that's good news for the Red Sox. He's their longest tenured player, been an immensely productive player. Here's the one thing Pedroia needs to do when he gets back to Boston. Lead. Real leadership. And he can't enable people like David Price. He has to enable Alex Cora. That's how it's got to work. Pedroia needs to align himself with the right people, needs to stand by the correct people, and that's Alex Cora. He can't enable David Price's nonsense. He can't produce his own nonsense and lead by example. Don't just tell the media how well you're leading and stand there and answer questions. Show everyone. Mike Reese of ESPNBoston.com had a piece on Thursday outlining Tom Brady's absence from the voluntary workout program. He talked to former Patriots players about whether or not it's a big deal. Not only do I not have a problem with Tom Brady not participating in the offseason program at this point, I endorse it. I think he was spot on when he said at the conference out in California a few weeks back, quote, "I'm really trying to fill up my tank so that when I do go back, I'll actually be, in my mind, a better teammate because I'll be really rejuvenated." Take some time. There is some tension that can be worked through. He's got to take a breath, got to cool off, wake up on the right side of the bed, and then be prepared to go back and deal with Bill Belichick and work under him for another season and work hard and set the example for your teammates. All the things he's done his entire career. What do you think? He's not going to be in shape? You're going to be unprofessional about the offseason? Give me a break. Shout out to Orlando Magic executive Pat Williams, who will be bringing a Lil Penny doll to the draft lottery. Speaking of the draft lottery tonight, the Celtics have a 2.9% chance of landing the number 2 or number 3 overall pick via a trade with Philly and the Lakers. If they don't get the 2nd or 3rd pick tonight, they'll get the better of the Kings or Sixers pick in the 2019 NBA draft. Unless that pick is number 1 overall, then the Celtics will get the worst pick of those two teams. So next year they have to hope that the Sixers and the Kings both don't get the top overall pick. All right, take your pick. Which scenario would be better for the NBA? Warriors versus Celtics in the NBA Finals or Warriors versus LeBron and the Cavs in the NBA Finals? The answer to me here is easy. I know LeBron is LeBron. I know he's the best player in the world, but we've seen that movie. The Cavs, as I said earlier, have no chance to beat the Warriors. Why would you want to see that for the 4th straight year? If there was a chance that the Cavs could win, that'd be a different story. But it's the difference of, would you rather watch a show that you know is really good but has been canceled so there's no new episodes coming out? Or would you rather see a show that is new where there's new episodes coming out but it might not be quite as good, you don't know yet? The Celtics, if they can get to the finals, they'll have overcome LeBron James, and they'll play them this year without Kyrie Irving and without Gordon Hayward. So you'll watch the finals thinking, geez, imagine if Boston had these two guys, and then you'll get excited for what could be next year. And the Celtics have played the Warriors well throughout really this entire run of dominance by Golden State. All right, next, Designated Survivor on ABC has been canceled. I'm pissed. Just want to get that out there, but take your pick here. Better television series, another Kiefer Sutherland production, 24, or Breaking Bad? Easy. Breaking Bad is no match for 24. The answer is 24. I've had this debate with some people. They're ridiculous. 24 was so much better than Breaking Bad. I can't even put it adequately into words. 24 crushes Breaking Bad. All right, let's get to our lock of the day. But before we do that, I just want to say, if you've never gambled on a sporting event or a game, it is an absolute blast. You never would have thought you'd care so much about a Louisville-Cincinnati football game than if you had a bet on the over. A nothing matchup that you normally wouldn't give two rips about turns into the Super Bowl if you've got money on it. So the fact that the Supreme Court ruled the way they did yesterday is very exciting, not just for the sports, but for those in the sports media. And with that being said, let's get to the lock of the day. My lock of the day is the over in Game 2 between the Celtics and Cavs tonight. Over 203.5. Look, I just think the Celtics have been productive offensively at home. They play well at home. The bench players historically play better at home. And Cleveland is not going to do what they did. They're not going to be as ice cold. They're not going to go 0 for 12 from 3 in the first half. LeBron James is going to have a big night. I think the other guys on the Cavs will feed off of him. It'll open up shots for other guys. They'll score more. The Celtics will continue to score. I like the over in Celtics-Cavs Game 2 tonight. That is my lock of the day. See you tomorrow.
Well, as you know, I'm not on Snapface and all that, so I don't really get those.